Taurus, what's going on? We still have Uranus in your sign, and for the collective, we are experiencing some major changes in places that we haven't seen them in a long time, that they've been instituted. So, you know, when we cut off these branches to these trees that have been growing for hundreds of years, you know, we can really see that, and the tree definitely feels it, you know? So we are breaking free from our conformities, and we are doing it on a mass level. And you are also breaking free of your conformities, especially if you are a Taurus rising, okay? So I'm gonna shuffle this. These cards are kind of fancy. I'm gonna shuffle this one more time. Again, I'm doing a 20 minutes for $20 special. Email providencetarotkendrick at gmail.com if you'd like to book a reading. The special is going to be running from August 6th to August 21st, darling. It may be extended for a couple of days. All right, so let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. The Bull, honey. Happy Leo season. Choice. So you are making a choice, and I feel like you know what choice you want to make, because this is not, you know, an indecisive card. It's Mars in Libra. Now, Mars is debilitated in Libra, and Mars rules Aries. So maybe you're dealing with a Libra, maybe you're dealing with an Aries. You could even be dealing with any of the air signs, or you could be dealing with like a Scorpio, even a Capricorn. So you're getting cardinal signs here, maybe even a Cancer, okay? But you have a choice to make, and I feel like you need to be definitive about making this choice, right? I feel like you also need to be very thoughtful about doing this, you know? Has something grown to a point where you feel compelled to make this choice, you know? And are you making this choice because you feel like you're being restricted, or you feel like something is getting in your way and you need to make a choice to be free, right? Because Mars doesn't necessarily want to be held back, and Libra wants to be free, and it wants to think freely. It wants the flexibility of change. So maybe you want some flexibility somewhere, or maybe you want some space somewhere in your life physically, it could be, or maybe there's something that needs to be brought back to balance, so you need to make a choice, right? This could even be like you're deciding on something beautiful, right? Appearance, aesthetic. You could be deciding on an aesthetic, or you could be making some choices in terms of like what you want to see or be around you, you know, so your environment. So you could be making some choices about your environment as well. Let's see what's going on the other side. And it also could be just having some choices to make with relationships and people, to be honest with you. Because it's Mars and Libra, and Mars is talking about destruction, and it also talk about, you know, assertion and action and sex to a degree. So it's like, am I going to have sex with this person, or do I not want to? Do I want to? Do I not want to? Mars in Pisces, another planet in a sign that it doesn't necessarily want to be in, just because it's Mars, and Venus is exalted in Pisces, you know what I mean? But if we were looking at tarot, this would be the Ten of Cups. So it talks about a need for satisfaction, but it's talking about going the extra mile, going the distance. So it's almost like there's a little bit of effort that has to be taken for you to feel like you're getting this satisfaction. So something might be kind of like, oh my God, exhausting, or it just kind of be like intimidating, or you might just be wanting to run away from something that seems like it's going to be more difficult, right? Escape, right? So that's what this card is. It's Mars in Pisces, and it talks about putting aggression into the escape, right? Maybe you need to like meditate more. Maybe you need to kind of like do a little bit of a solace, like serene getaway, get like one of those modular cabins or something like that, and go off with a friend, or maybe by yourself, you know, do something safe and something that is like practical, logical, and smart, in that way. Or maybe you just need to like have that bottle of wine that evening. I don't drink wine like that. I don't even really like it. maybe that's something you need to do. Maybe you need to have a drink. For some of you that haven't had a drink, if you're not drinking, or you're somebody that is recovering, then don't have a drink, okay? But you need to do something with this energy that you have with this Mars being here. And Pisces says that, like, put it into some form of creation, imagination, right? That type of thing. And where are you going with this? You know, with how, like, are you getting in, are you letting your thoughts, are you getting carried away with your thoughts or with your feelings, right? About something, somebody. So, yeah, maybe, yeah, definitely. Indecision now. Now we have Venus in Libra, right? It's so funny because I was like, well, it would be different if it was Venus in Libra, but you have Mars in Libra here, and now you have Venus in Libra here. So this is definitely talking about relationships, okay? Indecision about something, right? And if you don't decide, then a decision will be made for you. And if the other person's decision isn't what you wanted, then you're going to regret that. Or it's almost kind of like you just allowed yourself to kind of like end up going along with something that you didn't really want to. And then you're going to want to get no. So, maybe you don't want to go on this little modular thing with this person. And that's like what you guys are thinking about doing. Okay. Sometimes people like to go on these little trips in like groups and things like that, where it's like you two and those two and those two and those two, and you guys share this room and there, and like houses and things like that. Maybe it wouldn't be a great idea. But Venus does like being in Libra, so maybe you just need some more time to decide on this person. Maybe you need some space to decide on this person. Let's look at what's going on in the back. Protection, Moon and Aries. Okay, this is the Tiger, so it's almost kind of like you've been critical of this person. You don't really know if you should like open up to them, or if you just want to continue to like keep them at arm's length, arm's distance, that type of thing, right? They're flattering. They kind of like are somebody that like interests you in this kind of way, but then there might be something about them that makes you feel like I should just kind of like, really like keep it moving, because look, here we go, right? Okay. And you've seen it before. You've already spotted it. You've already clocked it, right? I have Mars in Virgo. So sometimes when you notice something initially, that is all the sign you need. You know what I mean? Because sometimes this could be like a red flag card for me. You saw it. Look, it's obvious, right? I don't need to tell you that those are flowers. Now, what species of flowers, I don't know, but I can tell you that they're flowers. Right. So yeah, there's some stuff going on with you like being like, if you don't want to do something, don't let somebody force you to do something you don't want to do. I don't care how much you like them, or how fun they make you feel, how much fun you feel like you're having when you're around them, or how they make you, if you don't want to do something, then you don't have to do it, honey, okay? I left somebody's house the other day. Right? I was like, oh. All right, ready to go. Because people will like surprise you with shit, and sometimes you have to be like, I'm not surprised, right? By the way that people might be acting or what they might be doing, or like anything, because you can just kind of like see it, and they've been showing you the entire time, right? And you also have to protect your energy, and that's what I realized too. Because you come into contact with so many different people, so you just like need to protect your energy, and that's why you have the protection card here too. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Keep them over there, Taurus. Thank you. If you'd like to get a reading with me, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. Okay, 20 minutes for $20. Midsummer special, August 6th through the 21st.